Hello and welcome back to Realms Forgotten, and we are now just about to level up ourselves as I have gained a pretty good amount of trade skill. Obviously, I'm not going to be spending any more points in trade from here on out unless there's something here that I really want to get, but it's highly unlikely because this is not actually a trading character. The only reason why I want this is for this perk here very specifically, because this gives me +1 daily renown from every profiting caravan, and of course, that's fantastic. That's actually one of the best ways that you can get passive renown, unless you do a lot of tournaments, of course. Anyway, what we're going to do is I'm going to go for, we'll go for Traveling Rumors, and we'll go for a Great Investor. Technically, what you could do is you could go for +1 daily renown for every profiting workshop if you are, I don't know. If you're, I personally, for me, considering workshops are not that profitable in general, it depends. Obviously, it depends where you build them, but generally, I'm not a big fan of them at all. So that's the reason why I tend to go for caravans instead. So that's what we're going to do. And otherwise, what we can do is we can go for another point in leadership here. What do we want? We want plus 50% recruitment rate of tier 4+ prisoners. This is absolutely fantastic and basically crucial if you're attempting to do something that I'm trying to do, which is trying to get as many prisoners as possible recruited and converted into my army. And apart from that, I think I will probably just increase my focus points here, get another point in vigor, and there we have it. Okay, so I've done a little bit of recruiting, as you can see right here, and also we have a tournament here too. Yeah, so we're making peace, by the way, with the Elvians, of course. That is to be expected because there is another war declaration going on. Yes, with the Southlands, the Kingdom of Men. So that is going to be that's going to be pretty interesting actually for us to deal with. Anyway, let's just take a quick look here. There is actually a horse available here, so we're going to just do the tournament real fast. Obviously, I know some people don't really like tournaments, but I'm going to show this one because we haven't really shown any that I've been particularly successful in so far. So I'm kind of thinking, hey, you know what? Let's just show this because it's fun. You know, it's a little bit fun to try this out, and maybe I'm going to actually do okay. We're actually against another arcane, hilariously enough. Haha, yes. Yes, indeed. Oh, yes, and now I'm going to get shot to death by this guy, aren't I? Yeah, let's just try and avoid that. Thank you very much. Now maybe I can do some damage to him. Yeah, that fellow that actually killed us in the previous episode, he actually was able to do that because he had good armor on, and my slash that actually would have interrupted his ability didn't do that. It didn't interrupt him, and as a result, I took the damage, and that's all she wrote, basically, so that really made a huge difference. Okay, yeah, this is going to be a bit problematic. This guy is a crossbowman. Thankfully, he doesn't have a huge amount of polearm skill. If he did, I would have been dead right there, because I just took massive damage from the crossbow bolt. But this one, yeah, obviously has very low polearm. Okay, here we go. Nice. That guy was injured, of course. That really made a huge difference. Okay, so can I sneak up on him? Yes, I can. There we go. Nice and easy. Yeah, and obviously this is a horse right here. You know, we're going to be getting a fantastic horse. Obviously, I have a significant amount of cash already, so it's not really necessary that I win this, but it would be an advantage. Let's just say that. It would be an advantage. It wouldn't be... It's definitely not necessary by any means, but it would be pretty nice. And who knows, maybe I should use it myself, you know? What do you think? Maybe I should use it myself. Maybe that would be a good idea. Anyway, I'm just going to stand here for a real quick second. Just going to allow him to drop his guard first, because that's what they tend to do. And there we have it, nice and easy. 6 renown as well for us right there. And of course, 6 renown is absolutely fantastic to gain, as we are now going to be heading into a bunch of vassal battles. And bear in mind, I have no idea whether the Southlands have been in any particular engagements before. And that means that maybe they're actually going to be really strong, and I'm going to be in a, you know, a bit of a sticky situation. Anyway, I'm actually going to be using the skeletal horse, because why wouldn't I? It's absolutely fantastic to see that. Look at this. Completely unique model, which I absolutely love. Very, very cool. And yeah, so we're going to be using that. Obviously, it has better stats. I now have 60 in riding. Apparently, I just gained 60 in riding in that particular tournament, which is absolutely fantastic. And we might as well sell this. We might as well sell this for 14,000. Why wouldn't I, right? Why wouldn't I? And yeah, I actually just need to check real quick. Yeah, look at this. I am so close. Look at that. 147 out of 150. I'm almost there. So all I need to do is basically just wait here for some time. Oh yeah, by the way, I was waiting at a town while I was just kind of waiting in between episodes, because what I wanted to do was get our spouse pregnant, and that is exactly what we did. She is actually pregnant right now. I don't seem to be able to see that. No, there we go. As you can see, she is pregnant on the encyclopedia screen, and hopefully that's gonna come to fruition, because let's face it, maybe you know me, sometimes I have really, really bad luck with our spouses dying or my own character dying, and so I'm, yeah, a bit worried about that. But this is where our caravans having passive renown generation come in handy, because look at what just happened. We didn't have to go anywhere else. We didn't have to do any battles or anything. We didn't have to do a tournament. We could just very quickly go in here and then we're good. You know, that is exactly what we needed. So let's see, what else can I go for? Yeah, I'll just go for swing speed with one-handed, because I'm not really going to be focusing on one-handed that much. Going to go for another point in riding skill here, because of course we want to be able to move around the battlefield relatively quickly. Although, to be fair, I was actually thinking that maybe it would be a good idea not to use a mount at all, and just to be an infantry, because it's been a long time since I've actually, you know, played that kind of character, so I thought, hey, you know what, maybe that would be kind of fun. Anyway, I now have an additional companion slot, as you can see, and you know what that means. Hello, Arcane the Ill-Starred. You will be our next caravanier, as it were. And we're going to be speaking to this person. I wish to form a caravan. Thank you very much. I will do this. There we are. And that is absolutely fantastic. There we go. So now she can go off and do that. I don't, as I say, I do not need the trade skill any further. I don't care about the trade skill anymore. But what I do care about is the renown. And that's going to give me passive renown as I am running around doing random stuff. And that's going to be a significant gain over time. You'd be surprised how much it actually provides in a, you know, I don't know, in a war campaign, because you're literally going to be running around for quite some time. And then all of a sudden you find out, oh, I'm now, you know, clan tier blah, 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 because not only, obviously, not only because I have the caravans, but it makes a huge difference. 3 daily renown I'm currently making right here. 3 daily renown, which may not seem like much, but it actually adds up over time quite dramatically. Anyway, I'm actually just going to hang around here real fast, because I'm pretty sure that the enemy vassals are going to come out of nowhere relatively soon. Let's be a little bit... Ooh, that was a dicey one, wasn't it? Okay, yeah. We are certainly not going to be trifling with him. That is a no-brainer right there, to just leave him alone. Thank you very much. And instead, we're just going to be moving around. Maybe we can catch someone else out. As you can see, we also have Mr. Horse Thief staying in that town over there, because he's literally just going to do tournaments while we're doing this. I'm actually not entirely sure. Does he actually gain renown? I'm actually not entirely sure if he gains renown for the clan every single time he wins. But someone said that companions do, so I'm actually pretty happy to hear that, because I was a bit worried. Anyway, Turiodos is actually still here. A bit surprising that he's here. But Ekorand is coming in. This is a bad idea for him, to be honest. You know what? Should I try a siege? No, there's 378 in there. Trying a siege is going to be not very good. Ooh, hello. Oh, you're wanting to fight. Oh, wow. Okay. No. Hello there. This is exactly what... No. Yes, I will not be fighting this guy, not in a million years. I hope he's not faster than me. Are you faster than me? I think he might be. He is. Okay, that's actually quite scary. All right, I'm quite worried, actually. I'm quite worried about that. Okay, hang on a second. Okay, I want to get some Rougiers, so let's actually do that. Let's get Skeletal Warriors, Crossbowmen, there we go. And we can also get one of these guys, there we go. Okay, so yeah, I need to find a horse village. There it is. There's a horse village. Okay, so I'm very quickly going to head over there. I would also like to buy some food from this village here, because I don't have a huge amount of it at the moment, and we do need some for the inevitable campaign that we might go on in just a second. But yeah, we are desperately in need of some horses. At least I think so, because, I mean, while we are moving relatively quickly, I feel like we are not moving fast enough. Is that just me? I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, I'm just going to take all these. It is still, yeah, okay. It's still okay. It's still fine. Let's just get a couple of these. Cargo within capacity, get more of these. Oh my, okay, more of these, I guess. I don't want to go too hard on this, because if I do, it's going to result in us literally having, you know, herd problems very, very quickly, and I would prefer not, if at all possible. I would prefer not. Okay, so that's what we've currently got going on. We really... yeah, I feel like we need more horses, so I'm going to have to purchase some more here. Not war mounts, I'm just going to purchase these. Are we having herd problems? No, we're in a forest at the moment. Footmen on horses. Okay, yeah, that should be fine. Alright. Okay, I guess that's gonna have to be good enough. Maybe I should, you know what? We should get some more food as well, shouldn't we? So let's just get a little bit more of this, a little bit more of this, more olives, please. Butter, all that stuff. There we go. Okay, and we're basically almost maxed out in terms of our capacity now too. But this now gives me a good opportunity to move on, and this is of course also going to level up our spouse's steward skill, which is actually pretty good. Alright, so, now we are in a situation where I could potentially attack some of these vassals, but that fellow Sarandon, he is not viable for us in the least. Oh, the Dread King of the Dreadlands has declared war against the Nosaurians as well. Oh dear, that's very bad. Okay, well, technically, this is what's really funny about this. I am not a vassal with the Nosaurians. I am not a vassal of theirs. I am literally just a mercenary. So technically, I can just leave at any time. That is what I can do. I can literally just go, hey, you know what? See ya! And then I can just leave, you know, if I want to do that. Which might actually make sense. Arcane the Shark just got eliminated. I could become a mercenary with the Dread Realms instead, which might actually make more sense. I'm kind of thinking yes. Because I'm looking for vassals right now and I can't seem to find any, so I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe that's what we want to do. Yeah, I think that is maybe what we want to do, because that's the point. If I could find some vassals right now, I wouldn't mind so much, but we are literally not finding anyone. And I wouldn't mind joining the Dread Realms, because that is, of course, our home faction, as it were. We have Ekarand actually doing a siege here. We could potentially help him out with this. Do we want to? Maybe we want to. Alright, let's join the continuing siege. I'm going to run away if there's a big army coming. Don't worry. I'm getting out of here real fast if there's a big army coming. That's for sure. But hopefully, this is a good opportunity for me to get some good two-handed skill, potentially. That's the reason why I'm doing this. And maybe we'll get some renown as well. But highly unlikely that we'll get good renown for it, to be honest. Yeah, we've got a bunch of caravans in this area as well, which is quite disconcerting, because I really don't want them to get killed, if at all possible. Yeah, we have a bunch of people doing battle here. I'm actually wondering, what is he doing right now? He actually just made peace. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. There you go. He made peace because we're at war with the Dread Realms now, so that's what's going to happen here. So that means that I have to go over and we have to fight our own people, which not terribly big fan of that, I gotta say. What? Okay. Everyone is declaring war against the Nosaurians right now. What is going on with that? Okay. Everyone wants a piece of them. Okay, well, they're probably going to make peace very, very quickly, aren't they? Let me actually just have a look. Yeah, I mean, the Dread Realms are actually not doing that well in regards to their combat strength, surprisingly enough. But yeah, we are, what? What? They are paying 3,200? The Kingdom of Men is paying? Okay. Well, that's very weird. And the tribute, well, obviously Nosoria is paying the elves because they were, you know, just absolutely murdering everyone. But yes, anyway, we can actually do battle against these beast riders because these are just a minor faction. So technically we could do that. Shall we just go in and see whether we can actually level up our two-handed skill a little bit? Maybe that would be a good idea. We do have a couple of people that can actually act as, you know, helpers here, and that might make sense. Okay, wait a minute. I have horse archers. There we go. 0. Right. Okay, apparently I have 0. Oh, look at this. I'm on my skeletal horse. It looks quite funny actually. All right, so let's see what we can do here. Maybe we can do some damage. Yeah, the arc of this is very difficult to use for me. I know someone actually did say that the two-handed axe is simple to use, but I'm just not used to it. That's the whole point. I am really just not used to this kind of weapon. I'm much more used to a two-handed sword, and using that on horseback is much, much easier for me. Alright, let me see if I can... yeah, obviously the main problem for me right now is the fact that I just don't have a huge amount of reach, and the angle at which we attack is very, very different than how you would attack with a two-handed sword. At least that's what I have seen so far. I could be wrong about that, of course. Let's see if I can attack some of these archers. Damage. Okay. That guy was obviously very highly armored, and I hit him in a place that was the most protected. Oh, we just got a headshot. Was that a headshot? I'm not entirely sure whether that was a headshot, but it was funny nevertheless. There we go. We were able to achieve victory, of course, but how much did I even level up my two-handed right there? Only by like 5. That was pretty awful, wasn't it? Alright. Okay, that's not particularly good. Anyway, we're just going to let these guys go, gain some influence from... We actually gained influence for letting him go? Really? We gained influence from letting him go? That's kind of weird to me. Well, never mind. I am going to be taking a lot of these guys prisoner, actually. They seem pretty good at what they do. And amazing gear as well. Okay. It might be a good idea for us to attack these guys much more often. Oh well, never mind. Okay, let's just do a little bit of something here. So what I'm going to do is I am actually going to equip my silver wand now. And we are going to equip... is it Silver Light Blast? Yes, it is Silver Light Blast that we want. And let's put that on there. And let's see how it goes, because maybe it's going to be cool, you know? Maybe it's actually going to be something really, really awesome for us. Okay, so we can actually go in here and attack him with an auto-resolve, I think, if we can actually catch up to him, because it might be impossible. As you can see. Yeah, I mean, okay, fine. Good luck catching him. I'm not going to bother. But yeah, good luck catching him. Alright, yeah, so we're just gonna make our way over here. Who's the other people that actually declared war against us? These guys. Ah, okay, these guys. They are way too far away. Oh, actually, wait, maybe not. They are on the border. As you can see. Maybe we want to go over there and fight them instead of our friends. That might make sense. I mean, technically we have no friends in the Dread Realms at all, because I basically didn't do anything there before we left, but, you know, it's always good to kind of maybe not annoy them too much, potentially. Wait. Ah. A vassal of the realm. Who is this guy, anyway? Is this the guy that we're working with right now? Yes, it is. He wants me to become a vassal. Do we want to become a vassal with Nosoria? I mean, Nosoria is quite large, as you can quite clearly see. And if we do decide, or are able, to capture something, it might be pretty cool. It says you should speak in person if you're interested. Well, if I am not interested, then, well, I don't have to go and speak to him, do I? So I suppose it's not that big a deal if I say no, or that I don't do that, or whatever. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I'm actually in two minds about that now. Anyway, we'll go for more of these mounted skirmishers, thank you very much. And more crossbowmen, there we go. Okay, wonderful. So now I'm actually really... That's the thing. What I want to do is I just want to earn a lot of money right now. I just want to get a lot of money. I want to be able to have quite a lot so that I don't have to really worry too much if I don't have a fief that is giving me, you know, decent gains. And I was kind of hoping to get into more battles with... Oh, there's our baby. Look at that. Our baby has already been born. That is remarkably fast. Okay. Anyway, let's see what else we can go for here. 20% relationship gain with the same gender is probably what we're going to go for here. We have one more focus point as well. I should probably... Not going to go for trade skill. I don't think that's worth it for us right now. Going to go for smithing skill, because eventually I will be ending up doing quite a bit of that. And, aha, okay, this guy is actually taking this. So now, this is exactly the reason why we have to be quite careful about becoming a vassal with someone. Because these kinds of things can actually happen in a flash. Because what I'm talking about right here is Turby Castle. Look at what happened. It was taken by the city-state of Tyr, and now what's going to happen is Alwith is going to take it back, and because we would be a new vassal without any land, without any fiefs, they're all going to vote for me. They're all going to give it to me. And while that is nice of them, because they're you know, wanting to give me a fief, it is a, well... a fief that is maybe not so desirable, considering it's right on the border of a war zone. So that kind of thing happening is a little bit dubious, you know what I mean? So that's the thing that we've got to be a bit careful of in the future as well. Anyway, I'm going to sell this stuff to this place for some reason. Yeah, this is actually a it's actually a village, hilariously enough. Okay, yeah. So anyway, let's see. Okay, so Turby Castle... Wait a minute, were they just defeated? I think they were just defeated. Oh, that's... Where were they defeated, though? And who by who? Or did they just run away? They might have just run away, because this is the point. I am waiting to find a vassal that I can fight. What about this one? This is actually perfect for me, isn't it? Is it? These guys have Masters of Spears. Okay... I'm a bit worried about them. Okay, do I have any tier 1s? Yeah, I do. I have a bunch of tier 1s. Oh my. I have way too many tier 1s. Okay, this guy's actually running away from me, so let's actually see what we can do. What? This guy has orcs? That guy literally looks like, he looks like Ogre. He looks like Ogre from the Tekken series. Have you seen that? Have you seen that? Okay, well, whatever the case, I could potentially try to... No, I couldn't try to persuade him because we're a mercenary at the moment, I don't think so. Yeah, anyway... Let's do this. Let's try and fight him. We have 100. He has 75. We should be able to achieve victory. But... not sure. Really, really not sure. Alright, so this particular battlefield is not looking really, really good for us. But what can you do? You know, you're just going to have to make do with what you're given, right? So let's do that. Alright, so they have actually a lot of infantry, as you can see. That was the main thing that I was a bit worried about, because we have a significant amount of cavalry, as you can see. So this is going to be really, really difficult for us to deal with if my cavalry have to charge in, and all the enemy are equipped with spears. And I'm actually pretty sure that they are equipped with spears. Anyway, let's just see if I can do some damage with my... Okay... They don't have any ranged... They don't have any range, do they? Okay, I'm just going to try and kill their leader. I actually want to kill their leader really, really badly. If this is... I think this is him, right? Is this AoE? This is AoE! Oh! Oh my... Okay, hello. Hello, this is absolutely fantastic. I need to get another one of these as soon as possible. Oh yeah. Oh yes. This is amazing. Oh yeah, by the way, this is obviously supposed to have a spell effect associated with it, and you're supposed to purchase that at the same merchant. But it doesn't currently, because that's going to be fixed in the next version, or at least I assume. I assume it will be fixed in the next version, but yeah, that is Oh, I love this. Okay, I love this. I only have 2 more of these to use, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to make them count. Make them count, please. Okay, there we go. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Now it's... See, now, there we go. Now I'm using the regular bolts, you see? Now I'm using the regular bolts. So before I was using the spell, and now the regular bolts have started to kick in. So I'm going to have to snipe this guy if I can. I'm actually getting crossbow skill. I'm getting crossbow skill with this. This is actually cool. Okay, nice. Okay, yeah, these guys aren't even using their polearms most of the time. And the enemy lord has just gone down. That's absolutely fantastic. That means everything to us right now, because that means that they have taken a significant morale drop. And I'm actually wondering, you know what? I'm going to move my infantry to the side here, so that my archers can actually get a full positioning on them, and we're just going to move our cavalry around the side here so that we can potentially come in from the side and flank them where their shields are not, because they're currently in shield wall formation, as you can see, very, very clearly in shield wall. They're trying to make things very difficult for our archers, of course. Yeah, he's ready. You see that? That guy is so incredibly ready. Okay, so I'm going to tell my infantry to charge in now. And my cavalry can come in from the back, hopefully. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That is exactly what I'm talking about. That's the reason why you have to be so careful about going in against enemies that have polearms. Especially if you have a character that is not particularly hardy and very easy to kill. As you saw right there, super easy, because you know what they have? They had the perk. They had the perk that actually provides them with the ability to knock me off my mount. And that was the entire reason why I was eliminated there. But there you go. We did end up gaining 15 renown, which is pretty nice. We did end up losing quite a few units, but I think most of them were indeed recruits. So we don't really need to worry about that too much. And now we can actually let him go too, which is exactly what we're going to do. Yeah, anyway, let's just see here. We're going to... Ooh, look at this. Look at this. We're gaining so many more. Oh, yeah, that is what I like to see. So many more amazing, amazing troops. And we can also level up a bunch of these guys as well. There we are. Okay, what do we want? Yeah, we want more crossbowmen, of course. There we are. Okay, so first port of call. Where do you think? Where do you think we're going? I bet you know, right? I bet you know where we're going. Oh yes, I think you can guess. Right, so let's go over there. No. Oh, that was close. Whew. Okay, I was a bit worried there for a second. Anyway, we're going to just go into the trade screen real fast because I want to get rid of a lot of this gear. Just going to let everyone take whatever they want. And then we're just going to be selling all of this for 11,000. Thank you. That is so nice. And yeah. So obviously I could technically use the white particle at the moment, but as we've seen, it actually causes a like a flash effect to occur on the character itself. I'm not sure whether that's because I was not using the appropriate crossbow bolt. So that could actually be the case. I'm going to test it out actually. Let's test it out again. But let's just be careful with that. And we're just going to do this. We're just going to lock all of these things. And then we'll just sell the rest. There we go. And obviously we have a bunch of other things here, which we're probably not going to end up using or anything. Actually, do they have a two-handed here? They have a Dreadlord axe. As you can see, this is one-handed and one-handed. There's a Berserker axe there as well. I actually wonder whether you can use this dual wield. Someone actually asked that question as well. So maybe it would be a cool idea for me to try that out. There is also an axe here. Oh, I'm actually using this axe now. Oh, that's a new one. Okay, sure. Why not? I actually just got a new axe then. I didn't even realize. That's cool. All right. Thank you. That's very nice indeed. And yeah, we're just going to go straight on into the tavern and we will be purchasing what we need, which is, of course, more spells, please. You know, I might actually just convert into only using spells 100% of the time because that is so incredibly fun. It really is. Okay, so hello there. Okay, so let's have a look here. So this is one-handed, 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 one-handed. This is two-handed, two-handed. So technically I could purchase this, but I think I already have that. I have a rusty version of this. So, well, take from that what you will. But anyway, we're going to go for... Wow, this guy has extreme prices, or did he always have these prices? I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, yeah, what we want is Silver Light Blast, I think. Yes, buy that. Thank you. Another one of these. So we've got 20 of these, which is insanity. There's also some summoning things which we could potentially purchase too. What about Summon Demon? Or Summon Ghost Knight? Oh, this is all seeming too cool. This is all too cool for me. Okay, wait a minute. Let me just lock that real fast. There we go. Okay, I'm spending 25,000. Okay, I probably shouldn't do that, but yeah, we're going to be spending quite a bit here. This is also a... this is technically a one-handed, but it gives you plus 200 two-handed? I'm not entirely sure. I don't know what's going on with that. There is a two-handed here, though. There is a two-handed sword. I would like to see a two-handed axe. Maybe this is a two-handed axe. I'm not entirely sure. It says one-handed on it, so I don't know. But yeah, anyway. There we go. Thank you. 25,000. That was the easiest money that I've ever spent, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, there is actually a tournament going on here, which I wouldn't mind doing, because I'm not entirely sure what the leaderboard actually says right now, but I wouldn't mind getting to the tops just so that we can get that passive renown, but obviously I understand if it's not the most fun for you to watch. So, you know, I'm trying to keep them to a lower level, you know, to a lowerish level right now, and just show the ones that are the most thrilling, potentially. Anyway, wait a minute, did it crash? The game just crashed. Okay, so just to keep you updated and in the loop as to where we are now, I reloaded my autosave, because obviously I didn't have a manual save or anything like that. This is the latest autosave that I have, and apparently it is just after we achieved victory against that vassal, which I gotta say, I'm actually not too... You know, I'm not too annoyed about that or anything like that. By the way, it was literally just a crash to desktop, and that was it. There was nothing else. There was no error message or anything like that. It was literally just a crash to desktop, so I'm not entirely sure what caused it. Whether it is actually me purchasing the Summon Ghost Knight spell, or me purchasing something from the merchant, maybe that's what's causing it. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, I'm actually going to end the episode off here because I need to rest up. I'm going to do this tournament off screen, and then we're going to be going into battle with our newly acquired spells in the next episode. I'm super excited about that. Hopefully we'll be able to actually see some summoning spells in action if they end up working. Hopefully they will. Otherwise, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.